Hey everybody, how's it going? Denny and I want to do a quick detailed install video of the Feuling Short Sump Plug. Feuling developed the short sump plug to replace the stock sump plug due to the fact of how deep it goes into the scavenge port. This causes blockage or restriction of oil flow from the crankcase, which can lead to sumping or potential damage to the engine because of the restricted flow.
Let's take a look at the tools that we need. We need a measuring cup, a 1/4 inch hex or Allen, socket or key, and the Feuling Short Sump Plug.
Before we get started, let's go over the location of some parts so that no one is confused on the location of the sump plug. Our oil pan, oil drain plug, transmission drain plug, this plug that Harley tells you to never touch, oil gallery plug, left, right side crankcase, crankshaft positioning sensor, sump plug. The sump plug goes up into the scavenge port or passage port.
If you are going to check the oil level in your sump, Feuling recommends first that you run your motorcycle up to normal operating temperature. Check your oil and have an oil level between 90 and 100%. Once you have your oil level between 90 and 100%, get your tools in position and then ride your motorcycle again, achieving normal operating temperature. Prior to shutting your motor off, be in an upright position. Then, as quickly as possible, remove the stock sump plug and let the oil drain. Let the oil drain no more than 1 to 2 minutes. Any longer than that can skew the amount that you're getting for results. We went out and rode for about 45 minutes to an hour, bringing the bike up to normal operating temperature. When we came back, we put the bike up on the lift and got all the tools that we needed into position. That entire time, the bike was left running, and only once we were ready to remove the sump plug did we shut the motor off. We immediately pulled the sump plug and let the oil drain. After about a minute, it went to a slow drip, and then we continued to capture that oil. Within that first minute or so, we got 4 ounces of oil from the sump, and then by the time that all the oil was done coming out, we got close to another 2 ounces of oil, which gave us, all said, 6 ounces of total oil. With what we collected within that roughly first minute, falls in what Feuling says is a healthy range for a Milwaukee 8 engine, 4 to 8 ounces. Even with the additional almost 2 ounces we collected, it would still keep us in that range of 4 to 8 ounces. Let's look and see what we get in the kit from Feuling, and then we also compare the size of the sump plugs. So in the kit from Feuling, we get some 545 Loctite, 𝗪𝗏 short sump plug, the Feuling toolbox, an awesome Feuling sticker that will get added to the rest of my stickers, and then a copy of the instructions. To do a comparison of the size of the sump plugs, you can see how much of a difference there is in the depth that the stock sump plug goes versus Feuling's sump plug. On Feuling's website and in the instructions, they have some excellent pictures to show how much of a difference it is between their sump plug and the stock sump plug on a cutaway crankcase, where you can actually see how far in the sump plug screws go. And they also have the height differences. The stock sump plug is 0.465 inches compared to Feuling sump plug that is only 0.265 inches. So a pretty significant difference. We've got our thread locker on. Feuling says to hand tighten the plug. And then once it's hand tightened, to take and tighten it 1.5 to 2.5 full turns, nothing more. So there's one full turn. There's 1.5. And I'm stopped. There's 2 full turns, and that is pretty snugged up.
Denny and I hope everybody enjoyed the video and got something out of it. We chose to install Feuling's short sump plug because we were concerned about the potential blockage or restriction of oil flow from the crankcase. We knew there was a risk of sumping, but more so we were concerned about the increased wear and tear on our motor. As you saw from the video, it was very easy to install and required minimal tools. Please like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel. As Luke Leatherman from Feuling would say, run the best or choke like the rest. Until next time, everybody be safe and keep 2 wheels on the ground.